coming to take me away. Haha, they're coming to take me away.
You ever hear a song that's so bad, it feels like a prank? Like someone, somewhere in a smoky record label office whispered, let's see if they'll actually buy this. The 1960s were the golden years of music. The Beatles, Aretha, the Stones, the Supremes, hit after timeless hit. But behind those classics, something weird was going on.
You better come home, Speedy Gonzalez.
Some songs made it to the top of the charts and left the rest of us wondering how. But the real kicker? You probably remember every single one of them. Let's take a trip back to the 60s to revisit the melodies that made us laugh, cringe, and cover our ears, sometimes all at once. 1. Yummy, 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 the Ohio Express. It's 1968. Somewhere in a studio, a group of session musicians and marketing guys cook up a band that doesn't really exist, the Ohio Express. Their mission? Create a song so catchy, so bubblegum, that it hijacks your brain. They succeed. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy.
Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy.
It's like a children's jingle about digestion, but they sold it as a love song. You laugh, then you hum, then it never leaves. It's musical fast food. Greasy, goofy, and somehow unforgettable. But really, what kind of love lives in your tummy? 2. Revolution 9, The Beatles. Now we go from junk food pop to experimental chaos. The Beatles were gods by 1968.
When you talk about destruction.
Untouchable. So when John Lennon decided to end the White Album with 8 minutes of whispers, backwards voices, screams, and sound effects, nobody stopped him. Revolution 9 isn't a song. It's a journey through the mind of a man trying to reinvent what music is. But for most listeners, it sounded like someone left the tape recorder on during a seance. Art? Maybe. But it made millions wonder if their record player was broken. 3. Young Girl, Gary Puckett, and the Union Gap.
The secret of your youth.
Here's one that really makes modern listeners squirm. Gary Puckett's Young Girl hit number 2 on the charts in '68. But the lyrics? Beneath your perfume and makeup, you're just a baby in disguise.
Beneath your perfume and makeup.
Gary, my man, this is not the confession you want to sing out loud. In the era of love ballads and summer flings, this one aged like milk left in a hot car. It's a lesson in how cultural blind spots can turn once beloved hits into case studies for what not to sing. 4. Cherish, The Association. Picture this. You're on a date. Candles lit. Slow music plays. Then, cherish is the word I use to describe all the feelings I have, hiding here for you inside. At first it's sweet. Then, it keeps going, repeating. Cherish, cherish, cherish. It goes from romantic to smothering in under 3 minutes. This 1966 hit was loved by many, but to some, it felt like emotional waterboarding. A love song that doesn't whisper, it begs, and not in a good way. 5. Speedy Gonzalez, Pat Boone.
You better come home, Speedy Gonzalez. Away from Tannery.
Now let's talk about the kind of song that makes you freeze and say, wait, that played on the radio? Pat Boone, the clean-cut crooner of the 50s, decided in 1962 to sing about a lazy Mexican character who won't fix his roof. Using cartoon voices and exaggerated accents,
Stop all of your drinking.
Speedy Gonzalez sounds like a rejected Looney Tunes skit. Even back then, eyebrows were raised. Today, it's textbook cultural insensitivity. Songs like this remind us just how far we've come and how far we still have to go. 6. Honey, Bobby Goldsboro. Let's shift gears to a song that pretends to be sad, but feels a little wrong. In Honey, Bobby Goldsboro mourns his late wife in syrupy verses. She was kind of dumb and kind of smart. She slipped and almost fell, and I laughed till I cried.
She was always young at heart, kinda dumb and kinda smart.
and I loved her so.
Wait, what? This isn't heartbreak. This sounds like a man who never appreciated his wife until she was gone. Beneath the tearjerker melody lies something darker, and when he finds her crying all the time before she dies, some listeners have speculated, was she depressed? Was this song a quiet confession? 7. They're coming to take me away. Napoleon Bonaparte.
They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho.
If you thought music couldn't get any weirder, welcome to 1966. A man named Jerry Samuels, under the name Napoleon XIII, releases a song about a mental breakdown, complete with police sirens, a marching rhythm, and maniacal laughter. He's not singing, he's spiraling. The song was meant to be a joke, but for many, it felt like an uncomfortable peek into mental illness, played for laughs. And the B-side, the entire track, reversed. Just chaos on vinyl. 8. Tiptoe Through the Tulips, Tiny Tim. If you've ever seen Insidious, you know this song. Tiny Tim, with his ghostly falsetto and ukulele, reintroduced this 1920s song in the late 60s, but his voice... Oh, that voice. It's so high-pitched, so bizarre, it makes you check your speakers. Some people found it charming. Most found it terrifying. And yet, in his own weird way, Tiny Tim was authentic. Maybe too authentic. 9. MacArthur Park, Richard Harris. And finally, we end with cake. Literal cake. Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it. That lyric, yes, it's real.
Someone will bring.
Comes from a song that turns heartbreak into a pastry metaphor. Richard Harris, better known for acting than singing, belted out this overly theatrical anthem in 1968. He mispronounces MacArthur the entire song, which only adds to the madness. It's long, it's overwrought, and somehow, it's stuck with us. Like a wedding cake that no one wanted, but someone keeps trying to serve. These weren't just bad songs, they were time capsules. Snapshots of how far music can stretch before it breaks. Some were goofy, some were offensive, and some made us wonder what producers were thinking. But here's the twist. For all their flaws, every song on this list made a mark. They sparked conversation, inspired parodies, and, against all odds, stuck around long enough for us to laugh, cringe, and sing along again today. So now it's your turn. Which of these songs made your skin crawl? And which ones secretly live on your playlist? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you survived the cringe fest. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for more wild rides through music and Hollywood history.